What's up, Buttlings? How you doing? It's Tim from Flying Buttress. I told you on Monday in my vlog I was going to do a WoW lore video this week. That's what I'm doing. I'm quite excited to do this video, to be honest, because I find this stuff absolutely fascinating. Also, I just wanted to mention I don't want to step on the toes of much bigger channels out there that are doing this sort of stuff. There are some pretty damn good channels on YouTube that cover WoW lore. To name a few, there's Nobble, there's Bellyly Gaming, to a certain extent Taliesin and Evertel. These are all channels that I am followers of myself. Really enjoy their content. Go and check them out. I'll put links for them in the description. I will say that they've all got pretty weird voices though, to be honest. Not gonna lie. The only one that doesn't have a weird voice is Taliesin, I would say. Just kidding. He's got the weirdest voice of all. He's British. Ugh. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into some WoW lore. In the beginning, there was light and there was void. These two primordial forces were opposed to one another and yet inseparable. Light represented order, joy and hope. Void represented chaos, despair, and not hope. Light swelled across all existence, blah 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 imagery about light being an ocean. But as the dynamic and ever-shifting light ocean expanded, some of its energies faded, leaving behind little assholes of nothingness. Within these little assholes, void came to be. The void was driven by a sole purpose: devour all energy, twisting creation inward to feed on itself. It quickly grew, spreading its influence. The tension between these two energies eventually caused catastrophic explosions, creating a rupture in the very fabric of creation. From this event, a new realm, the physical universe, was born. There's no specific name for this event, however I'm sure if they did name it, it'd be called the Large Kaboom Theory. The physical universe is called the Great Dark Beyond. The energy released by the clash between light and void is just raging all over the place, merging to create raw matter. There's just fire and magic everywhere. The more unstable energies coalesced outside of the physical universe into an astral dimension known as the Twisting Nether. Occasionally, the Twisting Nether's volatile energies would tear through the veil between dimensions, flooding into reality and warping creation. The clash between light and void also sent shards of light throughout reality. These shards filled matter across countless worlds with the spark of life, creating diverse creatures. The most common of which were the elemental spirits: fire, water, earth, and air. As a side note, I'm pretty sure earth wouldn't be referred to as earth, but that's what they call it, so hashtag deal with it. Hashtag is definitely called earth. These elemental spirits, including that jerk earth, are pretty much on every single physical planet, and they're just having a great time. They're just loving it. Another more powerful creature that was born of light are the Naru, benevolent beings composed of holy energies. These things are nice. They looked across the cosmos and saw possibilities rather than problems, vowing to spread hope and nurture life wherever they found it. And even more powerful than those glowy twats, the Titans. Titan spirits, known as world souls, formed deep within the fiery core of some planets. Not all planets, just some planets. For a long time, these world souls just kind of slept. Think of them as babies. Giant babies that grew inside planets. Planets are wombs. Hashtag planets are wombs. When they did wake up, they were basically just giant living worlds. We're not talking Ego the living planet or Mogo the living planet. More like how you'd imagine Greek gods looking if those Greek gods were covered in mountains and trees. Ask anyone when or why the first Titan awoke. They'll say, "I've got no blooming idea, mate." But he did, and his name was aman'thul. Aman'thul was lonely. He knew deep down there must be other Titans. So he packed his little rucksack with some sandwiches, a spare pair of undies and some colouring pencils, and he set about his journey across the cosmos, exploring worlds to find his kin. Sure enough, he did come across some nascent worlds with sleeping babies inside. He nurtured them and woke them up, and they too decided to join him in his search. These Titans became known as the Pantheon. I imagine they gave themselves that name. They had a little Titan brain trust meeting, and they decided, you know what, let's call ourselves the Pantheon. And then they did one of those team handstack things and were like, go Pantheon! I mean, I reckon that's what happened. Nerds. I think that's a good place to stop. I'll quickly just mention who the members of the Pantheon are. Aman'thul, High Father of the Pantheon. Sargeras, Defender of the Pantheon. Agramar, Lieutenant of the Great Sargeras. Eidar the Lifebinder. Khazgaroth, Shaper and Forger of Worlds. Norgannon, Keeper of Celestial Magics and Lore. Golganeth, Lord of the Skies and Roaring Oceans. So that's it, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed all of that. We've barely touched upon the story, to be honest. We're just getting started. If anyone that knows me watches this video, they're probably going to say this is the nerdiest thing I've ever done. But I do actually find this stuff really interesting. and I'm looking forward to doing more videos like this to delve into that story, because to be honest, it's not just here to teach you stuff. I'm going to be learning stuff too, so I'm excited. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think so far of the story. Is it your cup of tea? Is it rubbish? Let me know. What did you think of the intro that I did? I had a lot of fun making that, so let me know what you thought. So all that's left to say now is just crumpets and cobbly wobblers.